and the Where's Loader, your free hookup on whatever you need, right to your high speed. DCC me.
Hey YouTube, it's Amp0 again with another tutorial, and today what I'm going to be showing you is how to patch a program. This is one of the basics of reverse engineering, and the method I'm going to be showing you today is about as simple as it gets. And I could make this a really short, easy tutorial, but I want to let you know a little bit about the whole process so that maybe if this is something you want to get into for real, you can get into it. So basically there's like a few different things you could do to a program. Like if there's a trial version for a program, you can do a few different things for it. And you might know this if you've ever downloaded something, like let's just say you stole Photoshop, heaven forbid. You could either patch it or keygen it. There's different things you can do. So let me just explain really fast, and you can fast forward through this if you want. The way like a trial program will work is it will, for the most part, it will either give you like 30 days where you can enter in a key, and once you enter in a key, it will allow you to go to the rest of the program. Now, the key is a special algorithm that you would need to find out in most cases. And once you reverse engineer that, which we're not going to go into today, you can find out that algorithm and then program something that will generate a number from that algorithm, which would be how you would make a keygen. You'd have to first reverse engineer it, find out the algorithm, and then do all that. That's not what we're doing today. Today what we're doing is called patching. Excuse me. Where what you would do is find out where this would, like at the screen where you would enter in a keygen, or the serial number, when you press OK and it says, it's correct, continue, we find a way to skip past all that and just go to the part that says continue. What we're going to do it to today is WinRar, because we don't actually need any keygens or anything like that, because all they have is a nag screen, and I'll explain that in about a minute. Let me just show you this real fast. What you're going to need is a Reshacker and WinRar, which I'm sure most of you already have. Now this is the simplest patching tutorial ever, and you will probably never find a program where it's this easy to patch again. This is just to get you started, to introduce you to the world of patching and all that. This is almost hilariously stupid, because WinRar doesn't really care about securing their program. It's not really that big a deal. Okay, so you have to get WinRar and install it if you don't already have it. Download Reshacker, which I will have in the description. And for the most part, you're set to go already. So once you have everything downloaded, here's what you need to do. First, let me just show you something about WinRar. Alright, well, we're going to need this anyway. Go to the location of WinRar. When you open up WinRar, and you don't have the full thing, you get this thing which is known as a nag screen. And on a lot of programs, what will be in here is maybe an advertisement or something like that, where if you don't have the full version, it will just alert you of that. And the reason this one's so easy is because all you have to do is close it, and the program is already set to go. So we don't have to do anything known as jumping, which isn't a more complicated tutorial. I don't know if I'll ever make a video for that, but I might if I get a lot of interest in it. So our objective is to delete that screen that we see, and because it's not essential to the program anyway, literally all we need to do is delete the screen, and then we pretty much have what would be a full version. So what we need to do is open up Reshacker, which is right here. And what this program will do, first drag the WinRar into there. Alright, now what this does is it breaks down the exe, as long as it's not packed or crypted, which I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a way of scrambling data to the point where it's unreadable, but we don't need to worry about that. And what it'll do is break it down into all of its components that it will need, such as the dialog, icons, bitmaps, images, stuff like that. The version info, which like product name, company name, all that kind of stuff. All of that. It'll break it down to all that. So what we want to get rid of is dialog, because that's where our nav screen is at. And in the dialog folder, you can see all the different dialogs. If you open one up, you can see what it is on the program. Open up another one, whatever this is. Alright, now we want to find the one that is our nav screen, and that one is named Reminder, right here. Here it is, our screen. And off to the right, it will show you everything that all the buttons do. I think it's called base 64 coding, but we're not actually concerned with that for this tutorial because it's very, very easy. Literally all we need to do is hit right click 1049 under our reminder, which is the nav screen, and delete the resource. Yes. And let's just look through here again. And yeah, reminder is gone. So I can see it. There we go. It's gone. Alright, so let's go to File, Save As. And we're going to name this hatched.exe. And I'll save it. Okay, now let's go over this really fast. Here's WinRAR, the shortcut. And there's our nav screen. Now, in the new WinRAR that we just created, no nav screen. We have successfully deleted the dialog box of the nav screen. We didn't need to jump to anything because this was so simple, but I really just wanted this to be very, user-friendly to everyone because I didn't want to confuse anyone. If a lot of people like this, I'll show you how to patch, like slightly more complicated programs. Nothing like Photoshop. That's a little hard for me, but yeah, and I think that's something you should really just know how to do. So there you go. You've now successfully patched WinRAR 3.8. This will work on all future versions of WinRAR, pretty much. Yeah, and that was another tutorial by Ambix0. Subscribe, add me as a friend, do whatever you need to do. I'll see you at the next tutorial.
I get all the good stuff before it hits the stores. I sweat 0 day right out my pores. I get albums before they're finished rapping. Terabytes of porn, so I'm always fapping. Every episode of every show, screeners of movies from Tokyo. Why pay for things if you get them free? Even I serve my album on IRC. Yeah, I am the Wiz Loader, your free hookup on whatever you need, right to your high speed. DCC me, leech me, hit me on my aim, you know how to reach me.